Well, Gaffer, back on the road tomorrow night, Milton Keynes Dons. Big pitch. You've experienced quite a lot of them this season.
Yeah, it looks a bit bare when you watch them play on it, but it is very big pitch. Hopefully, should suit us. And yeah, we go there after a good performance Saturday, good win, and it's always a good game against them. Looking forward to catching up with Russell. Good lad, obviously had as a player, went on and had a great career. No surprise to see him becoming a manager at all. Always felt he had that in him.
Yeah, another club that has a clear identity and how they want to play.
Totally, he's gone back in there. He's brought his assistant in that played a certain way when he was at Swindon, and I think they're looking that's how they sort of play, in the style of play. They play from the back, they play through the thirds. Got some really good experience in their team now, you know, with Keogh and Lewington at the back. So yeah, listen, it's about us again, and we go there mentally in a better place. But we have to make sure that Saturday's not an isolated game, and as long as we play with that intensity and that energy, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, you spoke after the game about how well you started the game and how those players that played on Tuesday really set the blueprint, and I guess all of the players know now what can be achieved if you hit that target.
Yeah, I mean, look, we went away from it for a period of time, and you know, when you do that, you lose games. Football is really simple. It really is, in terms of you've got to keep demanding out of the players. You could see at Portsmouth we'd lost a little bit of confidence, but we've got that back quite quickly, and the players fully understand. And perhaps it's good sometimes to use as examples when you don't play to the level in terms of the intensity, the energy, the amount of shots and goals we have, the amount of balls into the box, then it becomes difficult to win games of football. When we do, with it added to the ability we've got, then it becomes a lot easier to win games of football. I mean, Saturday we could have scored 8 easily. We scored 4 and we missed 3, certainly 3 very, very big chances to 7 in the second half. So that's more like us.
We're also pleased with the substitutes. It's easy to come on with a 4-1 scoreline, but they came on and, as you said on Saturday, gave a freshness, and their attitude was spot on.
I was really pleased with the substitutions, and I just said that in the meeting with the players this morning. I thought they gave us a real energy. There was no sulking. There was people there that, you know, Mo, who'd scored a couple on Tuesday, might have been disappointed not to start. Sammy obviously left out, but they just came on. They gave us an energy. I think those goals will really help Mo, so he's really challenging now. And then also the other ones that came on did a good job for us, and I'm going to need everyone. And it was really pleasing for me to get 5 subs on, and they all did well.
Yeah, you can talk about goals and assists and everything, but intelligence in playing the number 10 role for someone as young as Flynn. I know we spoke about him before, but if you're just watching him on the pitch, you can see the positions he takes up. It's very intelligent for someone so young, and that'll stand him in good stead.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work with the boy, and he does find space well. He understands the role well. You know, if you're a number 10 playing behind 2 strikers, predominantly you're going to be judged on goals and assists, but there's more to it than that. You know, he does his good job defensively. He drops back in, he presses, he links the midfield and the attackers, which is his job, and I think that looked better on Saturday. And he's a different type of player to Sammy and Broomy, where they're more runners, and that's why I picked him on Saturday. We needed a bit more of a link. I'm not saying Sammy and Broomy can do it, of course they can, but they've got probably more strengths in terms of the way they run. But he carried on from Tuesday. He blew up, to be honest. He put so much into the first half, and I think added to that nervous energy because he was a young boy and he's making his first full debut game and at home. I think you could clearly see physically he just felt it a bit. So we took him off, and you know, it's probably a good thing that we got Sammy on for half an hour as well.
Yeah, and given his performance and given obviously the subs performance as well, those that have been in the team, I'm thinking someone like a Dembele who obviously came off at the weekend, need to know that there are players waiting.
Well, I think they all know. They all know, and I was patient with some of them, which you have to be, because we know people like Sammy. He'll come again. He's just having a bit of a bad spell, and sometimes coming out and it freshens you up. And to be fair, he was full energy when he came on. But he's a good lad, and we know he's a top player. I have no worries about people like him. But I think everyone is aware now that, you know, decisions were made on Saturday. You know, I didn't even get Fraser or Ethan in the 18, which is disappointing for them. But that's something as well, and I need to start managing in terms of, hopefully we go on a bit of a run. I'll have to manage the whole 18 players. But I think I've been very transparent with all the players whether they were playing or not throughout the whole squad, throughout the whole season.
Yeah, Nathan suspended, which will be a blow both for you as a manager, but also for him, because the last thing you need when you had an injury is a bit of a stop-start.
Yeah, we knew he was 3 games he had to go without getting a booking. I felt putting him in the middle might benefit him in terms of he wouldn't be out in the wider areas for making tackles, and unfortunately the only tackle he made he got a booking for. So it is unfortunate, but we have to crack on with it, and someone else will have to come in and replace him, and that's how you manage your squad in terms of injuries, suspensions. I've said all along, loss of form. We're going to need everyone, and it's really proven that way at the moment.
Yeah, Johnson Clark-Harris came off at the weekend. Obviously, he rolled his ankle a little bit. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fit. He just rolled his ankle. But a very, very good performance from him. 3 goals, could have got 5. I was delighted with his performance, and it just shows again, clear to the players when it happens. If you get the ball in the box for him, he'll score goals, a boy.
Dan Butler, you hinted he may be involved at some stage this week. Where is he?
He's available for tomorrow. He's available. Ricky is touch and go for tomorrow, but definitely will be involved for Saturday. So we're getting them back. Joe Ward is running this week. So touch wood, we're getting bodies back.